Namaste. I am Professor Dr. Pramod K. Raghav, Professor of Food Technology, Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Science, Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Low temperature preservation, Dairy Engineering, BTech FBT 6th semester. Low temperature preservation. Question comes, why we need preservation? We need the preservation to enhance the shelf life of the products. And then question comes, what we need to keep in mind when we opt for the preservation technique. What would you like? Think yourself. If I am eating fresh mangoes today, I would like to eat the same type of fresh mangoes even after 15 days. So I have to keep in mind the retention of the quality parameters as they were initially when I put the product in the preservation. Either preservation or shelf life enhancement, storage life, it's not much difference. Moreover, the same, there's a very minute difference in these things. So we can enhance the shelf life of tons of products. Yes, I'm saying of tons of products. There are so many products, almost all products can be kept at low temperature for shelf life enhancement. And in a low temperature preservation, we will study two techniques, chilling and freezing. Chilling and freezing, and I can say chilling / refrigeration and freezing. 0 से नीचे करोगे या कहीं ना कहीं 1 डिग्री सेल्सियस से लेके और 14 डिग्री सेल्सियस तक. सो 1 डिग्री टू 14 डिग्री सेल्सियस. मैं तो वैसे 1 से 10 ही कहता हूं, 10 डिग्री सेल्सियस तक जो भी टेम्परेचर हम पर मेंटेन करके स्टोर करेंगे, दैट इज नोन एज चिलिंग. एंड इफ आई एम गोइंग लेस देन 0, -1, -2, -3, -4 up to -20, that I am saying freezing. और फिर फ्रीजिंग भी कितने टाइप की, वो विल स्टडी दैट. कौन कौन से फ्रीजर्स हम यूज कर सकते हैं, कौन कौन से मेथड से हम लो टेम्परेचर प्रिजर्वेशन कर सकते हैं. So we're going to study all these things in this low temperature preservation, and it is very important. So let me share a couple of the screens with you, and screen sharing is important sometime so that you may visualize those equipments, you may visualize those techniques which are involved in the chilling as well as freezing, as well as you can say low temperature preservation, low temperature storage, low temperature self enhancement techniques. So here we go, I'm sharing the screen. The screen is shared. Let me make it bigger for you. I am here myself and the screen is here, and there comes the preservation hai kya. As I told, the aim of commercial food preservation is to prevent undesirable changes, to maintain the status quo, to maintain the same parameters, same property as they were when I chose the fresh food or freshly prepared food for the preservation. So that is the aim, to stop the undesirable changes in wholesomeness, in nutritive value, in sensory quality. You have to control the growth of microorganisms, reduce chemical, physical, and physiological changes of any undesirable nature, and we have to avoid contamination. All that comes under food preservation. There are so many techniques. We will study preservation by low temperature. So I'm switching it to the preservation by low temperature. I have, as I told in the beginning of this lecture, the use of low temperature to preserve food is based upon the fact. What is the fact? That the activities of food-borne microorganisms, pathogenic microorganisms, and enzyme reactions, they can be slowed down and or completely stopped at low temperatures. And the low temperature can be produced by two things, as I told in the beginning. Two things, remember. First is chilling or refrigeration, and second is freezing. Next comes the preservation of food by chilling or refrigeration. Anything, any temperature I am maintaining 0 degree to 1 degree to 15 degree or 14 degree, that is known as low temperature. It is written here, but as per my knowledge and experience, 1 degree to 10 degree is something which I call the chilling or the refrigeration. It will be reducing the rate of biochemical reactions. It will be retarding the growth of microorganisms, maybe stopping them. Either it is the freshly prepared food, fresh fruits and vegetables, processed food, and other products, even some of the bakery products. It causes minimal changes to the sensory characteristic and the nutritional properties are almost intact. यही benefit है low temperature preservation chilling का, कि जो आपका sensory qualities है वो भी safe रहता है और जो nutritive value है वो भी safe रहता है. तो ये नंबर 1 प्रायोरिटी होती है किसी प्रोडक्ट को स्टोर करने के लिए. चिलिंग रिटार्ड्स, क्या क्या रिटार्ड करता है चिलिंग? चिलिंग रिटार्ड द ग्रोथ ऑफ माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स, पोस्ट हार्वेस्ट एंड पोस्ट स्लॉटर मेटाबॉलिक एक्टिविटीज ऑफ प्लांट एंड एनिमल टिश्यूज. It retards the deuterative chemical reactions including enzyme catalyzed oxidative browning or oxidation of lipids and chemical changes which are associated with color degradation, autolysis of fish and loss of nutritive value of food, and it retards the moisture loss. Now, based on the chilling, how the foods can be categorized? Based on the chilling, the food can be categorized as it is written here, the food which are being stored -1 degree to 1 degree, like fresh fish, meats, sausage, smoked meat, and ground meat. 0 degree to 5 degree, pasteurized milk, canned meat, cream, yogurt, salad, sandwiches, baked foods, soups, and sauces. ये 0 degree से 5 degree तक. And the products which can be stored, can be chilled 0 degree to 8 degree, soft fruits, fruit juices, cooked rice, hard cheese and butter. ये सब हम 0 degree से 8 degree तक स्टोर कर सकते हैं. You can make more categories, it depends upon you. All right. अब cucumber की अगर मैं बात करूं, let me share my experience. I did a lot of research on cucumber. If I talk about cucumber, अगर cucumber को if you store less than 10 degree Celsius, it gets enormous chilling injuries are there. Shelf life in place of increasing starts deteriorating. So my recommendation that if you are, storing the naked cucumber, I'm not saying that you are wrapping in a plastic film or, packing it in a pearl pet vegetable box. I'm talking about the naked. Naked bola, simply you are keeping this cucumber in a shelf in a refrigerator and keeping the temperature less than 10 degree, then it will deteriorate faster. If you are putting the same cucumber at a temperature at 10 degree exactly, 9.5 to 10, then what is happening actually? It is, the shelf life is increased. Okay. All right. So the next slide is about the chilling equipments. So chilling equipments, one chilling equipment is very common. It is in all households. And that is mechanical refrigerators. Simply refrigerator, जिसको आप फ्रिज बोलते हैं, हम फ्रिज बोलते हैं, which is not the right word. फ्रिज मीन्स तो फ्रीजिंग है. हम बोलते हैं फ्रिज में रख दिया, फ्रिज में से निकाल लाओ, फ्रिज में होगा, फ्रिज में देख लो, बट इट इज एक्चुअली रेफ्रिजरेटर. हाँ, हम फ्रीजिंग भी उसमें थोड़ी करते हैं, ऊपर वाला पोर्शन जाता है जिसमें आप लोग, इफ यू रिमेंबर, यू ऑलवेज यूज्ड टू मेक आइसक्रीम या वी यूज्ड टू जस्ट इट फॉर आइसिंग. That is a little freezing portion in that. But हम उसको फ्रीज क्यों कहें? हमें उसको रेफ्रिजरेटर बोलना होगा. फ्रीज तो फिर डीप फ्रीज है या जो फ्रीजिंग का काम करता है. ओके, सो करेक्ट योरसेल्फ, ऑल ऑफ यू स्टार्ट सेइंग रेफ्रिजरेटर, व्हाटएवर you have in your home, that is refrigerator, not the freezer. We call it fridge, which is the wrong word. And another is cryogenic systems. So mechanical refrigerator, all you know, you might have gone through the principle of a refrigerator, how it works. It has actually 4 elements: an evaporator, a compressor, a condenser, and an expansion valve. And refrigerant circulates between the 4 elements of the refrigerator, changing state from liquid to gas and back to liquid. And in this process, it provides the evaporation, and when evaporation happens, chilling effect is there. So that's how the mechanical refrigerator works. Cryogenic chillers are also there. They use solid carbon dioxide, liquid carbon dioxide, and liquid nitrogen. Solid carbon dioxide removes latent heat of sublimation, and liquid cryogens remove latent heat of vaporization. So that's how the chilling takes place in the cryogenic systems. Effect on food. Let me be a little slow, because if I speak so fast, you might not be able to understand. So effect on foods. What is the significant effect of chilling on the food is its effect on the sensory characteristics of the processed food is hardening and solidification of fats and oils that takes place if I keep a food in the refrigeration. Other effects include enzymatic browning may be there, lipolysis may be there, color and flavor deterioration may be there, retrogradation of starch to cause stalling of bread, protein denaturation, vitamin degradation, etc. So these all are the effects on the food of these refrigeration or so-called chilling. You can see the loss of vitamin C in selected vegetables during cold storage. Asparagus, there's a 5% losses. Broccoli, 20% losses. Green beans, 10% losses. Spinach, 5% losses. So there's a losses in the vitamin C during the storage conditions. Ultimately, fresh is fresh. And if you are preserving it, no matter through chilling, no matter through freezing, no matter through refrigeration, no matter by any other super chilling or super cooling or what, but they're going to be the loss. They don't going to be that much, but yes, they're going to be the loss. In the nutritive value also, in the taste also, in the flavor also, in the texture also. Desirable consequences of chilling temperature. There are, some consequences of chilling temperature. Growth of mesophilic and thermophilic microbes is greatly retarded. जो mesophilic है, thermophilic है, microbes उनकी growth retard हो जाती है chilling temperature पर. And psychotrophic microorganisms, of course, grow well in the range of 0 degree to 15 degree, but is much slower in this range. Rate of respiration, yes, decreases. And if the rate of respiration is decreasing, ripening is also decreasing or is reducing or getting slower, especially in case of climatic fruits below 4 degrees Celsius. Effect of temperature on rates of respiration. You can see it. Undesirable consequences. वो कौन से consequences हैं जो undesirable नहीं होने चाहिए? Cold shortening. Animal muscles which is exposed immediately after slaughter can undergo a detrimental occurrence known as cold shortening if it is promptly cooled to a temperature range of 0 to 5 degree. Cold shortening हो जाएगी. Chilling injury is very common. Substantial number of fruits and vegetables, especially those of tropical or subtropical in nature, they develop a physiological disorder when exposed to temperature above than freezing temperature. I'm talking about chilling. So if it is staying in chill environment, some chilling injuries are there. Portions start decaying. And that decay starts just because of chilling, and all the tissues, live tissues died, and it may further proceed, expand. It happens a lot in this, fruits and vegetables. So it's a chilling injury. Deterioration. Super chilling. Super chilling. What is super chilling? Is one of the methods that can be used to maintain food products at a low temperature. Generally, super chilling is positioned between freezing and refrigeration, where the surrounding temperature is set below the initial freezing point. That is called super cooling. And it is a process by which the temperature of food product is lowered -1 to -4 degree. फिर मैं उसको ले गया, जमने भी नहीं दिया और चिलिंग से ज्यादा ठंडा कर दिया, तो उसको मैंने सुपर चिलिंग बोल दिया. Suppose करो, because this freezing temperature, yes, I am right. Freezing temperature depends on what? It depends on the concentration of solute. Because all the food products, they have the water naturally, and they have some, salt dissolved in it, some of the nutrient dissolved in it. So I call the solute, and whatever is the water, that is solvent. So solute or solvent, solute का परसेंटेज डिसाइड करता है उसका फ्रीजिंग टेम्परेचर कितना होगा. जितना ज्यादा solute परसेंटेज होगा उतना ही उसका लोअर होता चला जाएगा. सपोज सम प्रोडक्ट दे आर फ्रीजिंग एट -8 and I am maintaining them at somewhere -3 or -4. So I am saying that I am super chilling them. That is so clear. Okay. जमने देना नहीं है और चिलिंग से ज्यादा ठंडा कर देना है, उसको हम सुपर चिलिंग बोलते हैं. और इन सुपर चिल्ड चैम्बर्स विदाउट आइस, और हम आइस यूज नहीं करते इसके अंदर. So super chilling is that where temperature of food is maintained below 0 degree but ice crystals are not generated. आइस नहीं बनने देना है, उसको सुपर चिल करके रखना है, इसको हम सुपर चिलिंग बोलते हैं. And super chilling is a technology where food is stored just below the initial freezing temperature. All right, suppose एक particular food का initial freezing temperature -6 है, तो मैंने उसको -5 पे रख दिया, -4 पे रख दिया, -3 पे रख दिया, तो वो हम सुपर चिलिंग उसको कहते हैं. तो be clear about the super chilling. Supercooling of fish, if I, with the reduction of temperature from -1 to -3 degree, the shelf life of fish increased 21 to 35 days. सुपर चिलिंग में हम फिश की शेल्फ लाइफ 21 to 35 डेज इंक्रीज कर सकते हैं. ऑल राइट. सिमिलरली सैमन की शेल्फ लाइफ जो है वो डबल हो जाती है. वो नॉर्मल चिलिंग के बजाय अगर उसको -1.4 से -3.6 पर स्टोर करेंगे, सुपर चिल्ड पोर्क रोस्ट की शेल्फ लाइफ एटलीस्ट 16 वीक्स हो जाएगी, अगर जबकि चिलिंग में 2 वीक्स होती है. तो सुपर चिल इंक्रीज डेफिनेटली द शेल्फ लाइफ मोर देन द चिलिंग वन. Quality aspects related to super chilling technology. What will happen with the quality? Suppose I talk about cold smoked salmon. Salmon is a fish. If I storage of cold smoked salmon at -2 degree for 14 days, did not have any serious consequences on the quality compared to controls. And during super chilled storage of kuruma prawn, the brightness of tail color could be retained compared to traditional refrigeration. Means in some case the super chilling maintains the quality better than the chilling, better than the refrigeration or chilling. So drip loss become extremely low in super chilled samples than in the chilled samples, both in cod and salmon fillet as well as in pork roasts. So this is really good for, if I'm seeing here, but this is really, really good for, meat and seafood products. We can maintain a better quality if those meat and seafood and fish products are super chilled in place of the normal chilling or refrigeration. And that's true too. Now I'm coming to the freezing, preservation of food by freezing. I will explain it in the next lecture. So that's all about today's lecture, was the chilling or refrigeration. If you have any question, you can put that question in my YouTube comment box, or you can ask me when I take the lecture face to face, or you can always write me an email. Let me stop sharing, and I stop the sharing of the screen and explain you low temperature preservation, which is chilling and freezing. And that's all about chilling and freezing. Kindly go to my next lecture, next video for freezing. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Good day. Bye-bye.